What's going on, folks? Ted from Nerd Immersion here, and we have some news from Wizards of the Coast. It's very cryptic, and there's a lot of people attached to it, which makes me very curious about what it's going to be. I almost feel weird making a video on it because I'm just going to make a follow-up video later when we actually get the news. But let me show you, and let's see if we can't get some speculation going here. So they tweeted this out: "Adventurers beware. Evil lies ahead, announcement coming tomorrow," meaning today, the 23rd. And you can see at the bottom, it says Dungeons and Dragons, Beatles and Grimm, Core, Neverwinter, Lost Odyssey, Extra Life, Sirenscape, Realmsmith, Dwarven Forge. Okay, so I don't know. Oh, you might not be able to see Dwarven Forge because my picture's in the way, but this is Dwarven Forge down there. So is this a new campaign? So here's the thing, it has Neverwinter, and that's Neverwinter, the MMO RPG Neverwinter. So it can't, I feel like, so you have some folks tied to it, right? Like Extra Life. So that could be they're doing an Extra Life game. But then you've got Sirenscape, who does music and soundscapes for TTRPGs. You've got Realmsmith, who does miniature painting. We know Dwarven Forge made terrain for whatever this is because they, Nate Taylor from Dwarven Forge put out a tweet that said basically, guess who designed the terrain for this? So that answers that. We've got Beatles and Grimm, the sort of premier high-end accessory box creator for Dungeons and Dragons, and then D&D. So you can see it looks like there's sort of like a cave-scape around the outside here. Obviously, we know Halloween is next weekend. Companies love cashing in on the spooky Halloween vibes. I obviously have like a chiller-looking font here on the Beware. These sort of double lines here and all this sort of give me, for whatever reason, like a demonic abyssal vibe. So I don't know what this is going to be. It's coming today, so is this going to be an expansion for a game? Is this going to be a limited time release book? Now, the thing we've seen in the past is, whenever it's Extra Life Game Day, Wizards of the Coast usually releases an article, a module, something, right? In the past, we've gotten the Tortle package, Lakatha Rising, One Grung Above, the Mordenkainen's Fiendish Folio. All of these things we have received as associations with Extra Life. If you donate or any purchases from them, go 100% to Extra Life. So that's a tie-in. I don't really know what to expect with this, but I definitely want to hear your thoughts on the speculation in the comments down below. I'm not really sure what Core is. I feel like Core Gaming is a thing I've heard of before, but I'm not really sure, and I'm genuinely curious what this could be. So I went and looked up Lost Odyssey because I had no idea what it was. The only thing I remember of Lost Odyssey was that old Xbox 360 game, and obviously that's not the case. That's this Lost Odyssey events. They've only been around for apparently about a year because they just joined Twitter in August of 2019. And it says right here, find your Lost Odyssey, your home for D&D live experiences unlike any other. So I scrolled through and I remember seeing it for PAX Online, right? They did this panel of legends with Core, which I guess is like an RPG maker. We're going to look at that in a second, where they had a bunch of different people, I guess, showing off their missions. And then they also had done, I guess, some stuff here for D&D Live, right? Design a dungeon contest. That was the thing we heard, win $20,000 in prize. Winners revealed at PAX Online. Here's this Lost Odyssey event they had done. I guess this was for, I'm not even sure what this is. This is the Book of Knowledge. We see Satine Phoenix, Luke Gygax. I see Kate Welch. I see Deborah Ann Walls DMing. There's Matt Lillard. So I guess they're like an event company that puts together big events for the purposes, I guess, of maybe for charity. I'm really not sure. And like, I went to their website and it's completely useless. I can't find, like, there's no like about us. It says the Fluttering Foghorn Whist, or Rise of the Fluttering Foghorn Whist, coming October 2020. We know that was Deborah Ann Wall's thing from PAX Online. Here's Lost Odyssey Heroes. You can pre-order some custom Ice Crystal Sharp Edge dice with an illuminated box. That comes out in October. And it says Lost Odyssey Heroes And then this was like the D&D Live Red Nose Day game that had some celebrities in it. And you can see there's a handful of other ones presented by Wizards. Here's this other one presented by GameStop that had a bunch of different people in it. Then we have the Book of Knowledge one we were just looking at. Here's Merchant Collectibles. And then Enter the Age of the Tailweaver. Like, this came out back in November of last year. And, like, that's it. I have absolutely no concept what this company does. It makes no sense to me. So, and then I looked up Core Gaming to cover that one as well, and it looks like it is an endless arcade of games to play and worlds to explore created by a global community. It's free and open for all to play and create. So I think it is truly like an RPG maker site. I guess you can pull different like templates and do different things. Like this looks like a Farmville, and here's like a marble game. Maybe I'm just showing my age here that I just don't know what any of this stuff is. Like I see people building stuff in it, workshops and whatever else, building games. Like I've seen things like this. I remember like Project Spark when that came out for like the Xbox One. That was a thing. So I got to imagine this is relatively similar. But hell if I can make sense of what the hell this is going to be. We know there's going to be terrain. There's probably going to be minis painted by Realmsmith, sound provided by Sirenscape. What Neverwinter has to do with it, I don't know. If Core Gaming is involved, then there may be generated RPG stuff. I don't know what this is. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. And I guess I'll make a further video explaining what this is once we know. I'll see you all next time.